Devotee. I am hard worked and find a little time to practice concentration. Are there any aids for it? Is control of breath a good aid? Maharishi. Prana and mind arise from the same source. The source can be reached by holding the breath or tracing the mind. If you cannot do the latter, the former will no doubt be helpful. Regulation of breath is gained by watching its movements. If the mind is watched, thoughts cease. Peace results, and it is your true nature. King Janaka said, I have now found the robber, namely the mind, who has been robbing me of my I-ness. I will instantly kill this thief. The perturbation owing to thoughts appear to rob the self of its peace. The perturbation is the mind. When that ceases, the mind is said to take flight. The self remains as the undisturbed substratum. Another person interposed, the mind must kill the mind. Mercy, yes, if there be the mind. A search for it discloses its non existence. How can anything that doesn't exist be killed? Devotee. Is not mental japa better than oral japa? Maharishi. Oral japa consists of sounds. The sounds arise from thoughts. For one must think before one expresses the thoughts in words. The thoughts form the mind. Therefore, mental japa is better than oral japa. Devotee. Should we not contemplate the japa and repeat it orally also? Maharishi. When the japa becomes mental, where is the need for the sounds thereof? Japa becoming mental becomes contemplation. Dhyana contemplation and mental japa are the same. When thoughts cease to be promiscuous and one thought persists to the exclusion of all others, it is said to be contemplation. The object of japa or dhyana is the exclusion of several thoughts and confining oneself to one single thought. Then that thought too vanishes into its source. Absolute consciousness, that is the self. The mind engages in japa and then sinks into its own source. Devotee. The mind is said to be from the brain. Maharishi. Where is the brain? It is in the body. I say that the body itself is a projection of the mind. You speak of the brain when you think of the body. It is the mind which creates the body, the brain in it, and also ascertains that the brain is its seed. Devotee. Sri Bhagavan has said in one of the works that the japa must be traced to its source. Is it not the mind that is meant? Maharishi. All these are only the workings of the mind. Japa helps to fix the mind to a single thought. All other thoughts are first subordinated until they disappear. When it becomes mental, it is called dhyan. Dhyan is your true nature. It is, however, called dhyan because it is made with effort. Effort is necessary so long as thoughts are promiscuous, because you are with other thoughts. You call the continuity of a single thought meditation or dhyan. If that dhyan becomes effortless, it will be found to be your real nature.